Okay, I know everybody listens to the radio and Pandora and all the other places, and they got all these commercials that are hate Trump, hate Trump, hate Trump. Uh, Camilla is so wonderful. Oh my God. Well, you have to think to yourself, where's that coming from? And there's a place called FF Pack, purely Democratic, and they get all this money, and this is how much money we're talking millions and millions and millions of dollars that these guys get to lie to you, un, unbelievable. And then let's see, we got 50 million that uh, Bill Gates just gave Camilla um, for her donation, to and what does he got to do to, or what does she have to do for him for $50 million of campaign money? Anyway, this is so disgusting. And here it is. I'm gonna hit the three dots up at the top of it. If you want the link, I'll probably post it, within the comments. But okay, here's the three dots, and we're gonna go to listen to this page, and here we go.
Published by factcheck.org. Political leanings, Democratic. 2020 total spending, $150.8 million. Future Forward USA PAC, legally known as FF PAC, is a liberal political action committee created in 2018 to support the presidential election of Joe Biden. The group is what's known as a hybrid PAC or carry committee. That means it has the ability to operate both as a traditional PAC, contributing funds to a candidates committee, and as a super PAC, which makes independent expenditures, according to Open Secrets. Carry committees must have separate bank accounts for those purposes. FF PAC was established in 2018 by Future Forward USA Action, a liberal advocacy group which says its mission is to help rebuild America's middle class and American democracy by advancing new ideas and fresh perspectives.
Lies.
Chauncey McLean, who previously served as Director of Media Tracking for the Democratic Party in 2012, serves as the hybrid PAC's president. McLean's strategy during the 2012 election revolutionized political ad buying by using data to target ads to the most persuadable voters, according to the New York Times. In the 2020 election cycle, FF PAC received over $61 million in donations from its parent organization, which is a 501c4, a nonprofit that doesn't have to disclose its donors.
Isn't
The
that
hybrid
nice?
PAC also received over $7 million from the 1630 Fund, another so-called dark money group that isn't required to reveal its donors.
China.
As of August 31st, the PAC has received over $4.1 million from Future Forward USA Action, which is nearly a third of the more than $13.5 million FF PAC has raised in the 2022 election cycle thus far. FF PAC reported spending $2.6 million last year on independent expenditures, which is spending on communications that expressly advocate for the election or defeat of a specific candidate. The PAC has spent over $8.8 million, with more than $5.4 million on independent expenditures, or ads, according to FEC filings as of August 31st.
That is some cheddar.
The hybrid PAC spent a total of $150.8 million, including more than $141 million on independent expenditures during the 2020 election cycle, the most of any carry committee and the second most of any liberal political committee, according to an analysis of campaign finance data by Open Secrets. The group directed the vast majority of its independent expenditures to support Biden in his campaign against then-President Donald Trump, spending more than $74 million on ads supporting Biden and about $54 million opposing Trump.
That's a lot.
More than $100
just to
million
hate Trump.
of its independent expenditures were made in the final 5 weeks of the election, according to ABC News, citing Kantar CMAG data. The group aired its TV ads in key swing states, including Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Florida, targeting moderate voters by criticizing the Trump administration's response to the COVID-19 pandemic and highlighting Biden's focus on bipartisanship. In addition to the presidential
Remember that?
race, FF PAC directed the remainder of its spending to races that pitted Democratic challengers against Republican incumbents. It spent almost $11 million to support MJ Hagar's unsuccessful race against Senator John Cornyn in Texas, and about $1 million in its failed attempt to unseat Senator Susan Collins in Maine. FF PAC reported raising $151.4 million from donors in the 2020 election cycle, according to the Federal Election Commission. About $61 million of this sum came from its affiliated 501(c)(4). Much of the group's individual
Nonprofit.
contributions come from Silicon Valley megadonors, as Vox dubbed them. FF PAC's top individual donor in 2020 was Dustin Moskovitz, a co-founder of Facebook, who contributed almost $46 million.
Co-founder of
Other
Facebook.
notable donors included Samuel Bankman-Fried, founder and CEO of the cryptocurrency exchange FTX, who gave $5 million. Jeffrey Lawson, CEO of Twilio, and his wife, Erica, each donated $2.5 million. As of August 31st, the PAC had received only 3 donations from individuals. The largest donation came from Stephen Mandel Jr., the founder and a managing director of the hedge fund Lone Pine Capital, who donated $5 million. The other 2 donors, Jeffrey Lawson, the CEO of Twilio, and his wife, Erica, each donated $250,000.
There you go, people. This is where the lies come from. Disgusting, isn't it? I'd like everybody to comment. I'd like you to share this. We need to get this out there, that this is, this is all just bought, and where it all comes from. And you wonder where the money comes from. China, they have a lot of interest in destroying us. And so that's why they have to say not endorsed by any candidate. And we know what's really going on. So I hope you wake up and see what's really going on. Peace out, people.